Hey, it's Hadley here from New Zealand Property Buyers. So today I wanted to touch on what the process is for getting your house into the social housing pool or with a social housing provider. So there's a five-step process that we go through to initially find out whether a house is fit for purpose and whether a housing provider is willing to take it on before we go through the next steps of the process. So the first thing that we need to ensure before we can even do anything is that your property is vacant. So we can't put a house into the social housing pool that currently has tenants in there, regardless of who your tenants are, or if you were to deem them as people that get their rent paid by wind. So housing providers are registered with Housing and Urban Development, and they provide that service for them. So need to make sure the house is vacant. The second thing that we need to make sure of is that the property is Healthy Homes compliant, so that's really important. Also too, that the property hasn't got any meth contamination. So those are sort of the base three things that we look at. Then we also too look at the location of the property. So is it close to amenities? Is it close to public transport? What's the neighborhood like? So once we've established that, what we can then do is put everything together and we submit an application to Housing and Urban Development for you to get them to initially assess the property, see if it's something that they have an appetite for, or Ministry of Social Development have an appetite for. And then what happens is we talk about rents, we talk about how soon your property can be tenanted, and then we get sent to the provider that is best fit for you. So if you were to try and do this yourself, chances are you would ring every housing provider in the area if you could get a hold of them, and then hope that they had some space. So we're able to streamline this from the top back down through, rather than working your way up the steps to then go again. So once we've got confirmation from Housing and Urban Development that this is something that they are looking for, we then go and get in contact with the providers to say, hey, look, we've got property X in this area. These are the photos for the place, and then we arrange a viewing for the provider. Now, providers are going to come back with sort of one of three answers. First answer being, yep, cool, we love the property, we'll take it as is. Second answer is going to be, yep, we like the property, but there's some stuff that we need to get fixed or changed to make the property either Healthy Homes compliant or more safe. And they can be things like we've had to put window latches on windows and balustrades on stairs. So the aim of the providers is to make the houses as safe as possible for the tenants and the families that are living in the properties. Or the third answer being no, and that could be because the type of house isn't suitable, the neighborhood or the surrounding houses aren't suitable for the tenants that are going to be living there, or they just can't service the particular area. So really important to remember with this that they are particular with the types of houses they're looking for, to make sure that the tenants get the best outcomes, that landlords are getting the best outcomes, and everyone has a win with this moving forward. So that's the initial process to get us sort of halfway, so to speak. Then we carry on with actually getting the property into social housing, signed up with our correct lease agreements and things like that, but we'll cover that off in another video. If you'd like to find out some more about this, feel free to give me a call, send me an email, reply to this, and be more than happy to have a chat with you. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your day.